Asu. Members of the Against Supporters Union.
Asu. We have remixed the Kea for this one. So it's Asu. George, there's an important liner that should be in this song.
Ole. Manchester United fans, he pay you.
They pay them.
Banga. Ole. Good morning to Ole Ghana Social. What a game. Oh my God. Manchester United, take it easy. Finally, you have carried the Chelsea cross.
Finally.
May you keep the cross.
Please, if you bear your cross, you get a good reward.
Who keep the cross? Evans Mensah yesterday on Facebook, and we are going to destroy Manchester United, and we are going to destroy Manchester United. It's okay. It's fine.
It's okay.
The Joy Sports Center is probably brought to you by the courtesy of
Ole Gunnar.
Social.
Babyface assassin.
You see, he faced especially yesterday. Okay. Asu is wonderful.
Asu is a very
we'll have a meeting this afternoon.
Yes, in fact, I'm going to stop supporting Liverpool and support Asu.
Redman is part of Asu. Asu is happy. Asu is very happy. Because Asu is around this case this evening.
No, I'm a Mourinho protege. If Mourinho had been in charge, you know what the headline was? Mourinho is clueless. He was clueless about PSG's form. And this is a depleted PSG team.
Oh yes, there's no Neymar, there's no Cavani, there's no Munier. Munier.
So if there was Neymar,
that's Cavani. This is like 7-0.
If 2, okay, so if 2 is equal to -3. So PSG plus 3 at home is +1.
It's serious.
It's okay.
Let's get to the sports center.
I have advice for Mr. Social. I know a pastor, he's very powerful. Pastor Kojo pray for
you pray for him.
You pray for him.
You pray for him. Because spiritual.
Oh, but United will win at
the Park Prince.
Yes.
We're on this one day.
We don't step out.
This one day.
No, you can win and go out.
Okay, like win that one or even that one. I'm not sure they win. But anyways, football, anything can happen, isn't it?
In football, anything can happen. The Sports Center is brought to you by MTN. Welcome to the new world. The delightfulness of Against Supporters Union.
Oh yes.
Standard Chartered by
so excited.
If pack blows your pain away, multi-TV just thrills. Now it's a new year and a fresh beginning. So whatever your needs are, we did for you. Is it the need to pay school fees, or the need for that salary or rent advance, or that little something to just cushion yourself? Just keep talking, texting, browsing and transacting more with your MTN Momo. And you can win 30,000 Ghana cedis and lots of other exciting cash rewards and more each month to cushion you in the new year with MTN More For You promo. Even brighter, you earn additional 75,000 bonus points for every 150,000 points you accumulate to increase your chances of winning these awesome cash rewards. Just dial *120# to check your points. We day for you everywhere you go. Now, this is our year to live, breathe, and stand red through the highs and lows of the season. So join millions of Reds around the world to show what we wear, what we do, and what inspires our great club, and win loads of prizes. Just use your Standard Chartered Visa debit or credit card online or at any point of sale in and out of Ghana to win signed jerseys and an all-expense paid trip for 2 to Anfield. Remember, Standard Chartered is the official sponsor of Liverpool FC, and we stand red with you. Liverpool FC, you never walk alone. Standard Chartered, here for good. Terms and conditions apply.
So, Daniel, coming up in the Sports Center this morning.
Right in front of Manchester United fans is a swerving, good-looking ball, and all he had to do was tap the ball in the net. Kimpembe, who has looked jittery, has finally gotten the goal for Paris Saint-Germain. They lead by 1-0 on foreign land, and he sidestepped it beautifully into the roof of the the net, and Manchester United at Old Trafford are absolutely stunned. Michael make it even difficult right now. A lovely touch out by Mbappe. The young Frenchman is in and has got his 4th goal in the Champions League. Wonderful goal there into the 6-yard mark off a wonderful pass and plays it down the right-hand side of goalkeeper De Gea. Paris Saint-Germain lead by 2 goals to 0, and the Theatre of Dreams is dreaming.
Manchester United must mount a miraculous recovery operation to keep the Champions League campaign alive after they were overpowered by Paris Saint-Germain at Old Trafford. Second half goals by Presnel Kimpembe and Kylian Mbappe secured victory for the French champions, with Paul Pogba sent off for 2 yellow cards later on. The defeat is the first for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as he will remain in charge of Manchester United, and he agrees the reality check was always coming.
Yeah, maybe you can say that, because that's the level we want to get to. We've been talking about top 4. Top 4 is one thing, but we want to be at the top, and Man United should be at the top, and this is a top team that we played against. So and our players today disappointed after the game, of course, but I also think they know that we need to step up our level to get to the level we want to get to.
Midfielder Nemanja Matic is hopeful United can turn the situation around in the second leg.
Yeah, it was a difficult game for us. Obviously, when you lose, you are disappointing. But I think that we played some good football during 90 minutes. And of course, in the second half, after 2-0, was hard for us. They had more space to play. We tried to risk more. But we have to respect. We have to respect them. They have a great player. They're a good team. And yeah, we will go to Paris to try to do something, and as I said, we don't have anything to lose, so we'll try to go there to play good football and try to win, of course.
We can now get into the winning camp, and PSG head coach Thomas Tuchel wants a repeat of this performance in the return leg.
It makes me very happy, actually, because I know how hard-working we defended today. Like I said, in the crosses from the right side, Pogba running in, Rashford always in the box, all these crosses, change of sides, dribblings, Martial, runs from Rashford, a lot of long balls. It's a lot of work to do in the last 4, and the 4 up front were very, very close. So it was amazing to see. And gave us, of course, a lot of confidence, and gives us still a lot of confidence. I think that we grew again in this match. We did the next step to defend like this here, and like you said, not allow big chances, to allow only a few shots outside the box.
In the other game, monitored by the European Nights on Joy 99.7 FM, Nicolo Zaniolo's 2 goals gave Roma the edge over Porto in that last 16 first leg tie. Roma winning there by 2 goals to 1 at home. More action tonight on European Nights on Joy, with build-up beginning at 7:45 p.m. Our featured match tonight is Tottenham Hotspur up against Borussia Dortmund. A lot in this game, and it'll be a good time now to hear from Spurs boss Pochettino ahead of the game.
We have an amazing motivation to play, because it's last 16, Champions League. Everyone wants to play. Everyone is going to be exciting to play. But to be honest, we are not sinking in last year. I think only we need to be ready to compete in our best way. After third year in a row to play Champions League, competing with big size, how we are competing in the last 4 years on Premier League, and to be one more time on Champions League, that is a massive bonus.
There will be updates on the other game involving the defending champions Real Madrid and Ajax, and we'll be giving you all that. Remember that we're starting at 7:45 p.m. and the hashtag is JoyUCL. Let's do a bit here in Ghana. Ghana Premier League clubs, in a strong-worded statement, have called on the Normalization Committee to apologize for branding them greedy and selfish. In the statement issued to cancel the special competition. Joy Sports Centre editor Ridwan Ibrahim Asante joins me with more. And Ridwan, what have we got in there?
You know, they have hit back at the Normalization Committee. Remember yesterday we were talking about the issues the committee raised, saying that they were saboteurs, and they frustrated them in coming out with that special competition, which was scheduled to start, you know, this weekend. Now, in the letter released by the clubs last night, now it can all be, you know, indexed, you know, under 6 points. First, they talked about the structure and they said that the original structure of the competition fashioned out by the NC was not in the best interest of the stakeholders, and even took the intervention of the sports minister, Honorable Isaac Isiama, to prompt the NC that what they were doing, they were charting the wrong path, and then they had to come back on track. Now, second, they talked about commitment. They claim that nobody can accuse them of sabotaging the situation or the process, because they demonstrated commitment by participating in the competition. First, they had to recall all their players to camp, and then they registered, submitted list, to the GFA, and that's enough assurance that they were going to play in the competition. Also, about adjustment, yeah, they said they did make adjustment, because they had to move from their venues to venues that were actually ratified by the NC for matches to be played there. And then the fourth point, they talked about fixture faux pas. Remember that Mediama, who is based in the southern sector, had to find themselves somewhere in the northern zone, and they said that's unfair. Geographically, it's wrong. They cannot be labeled as a northern zone club when they're actually from the southern zone, because they're in the same area like Kerala, and Kerala is southern. Why northern? North. Correct, or let's say plausible reason given to that reassignment. And then they also talked about the NC failing to inform National Sports Authority about venues they were going to use for the tournament. So it's been back to back, you hit back, and then they've also delivered a repost. It's a rapier cut repost from the PLCs, that's the Premier League clubs in Ghana.
Thank you very much, Ridwan. Let's talk about Kumasi Asante Kotoko. They'll be chasing the first win of the CAF Confederations Cup group stage this afternoon when they take on Zambian side Zesco United at the Baba Yara Stadium. Good time then to hear from head coach Siki Akono.
No, we were a bit worried when the time was said that it's going to be 1 o'clock, that we're not going to have a full house. Now it's been changed, and we believe that they're going to come in numbers to support us. They've been wonderful. The other day it was massive. We want them to come in numbers, not just them. I think it's important to understand what we are doing. We fly the flag of Ghana in a very high mood. Whether you're a Kotoko fan or not, it is important that you support us with a good spirit. The fact that you're not a Kotoko supporter should not give you the benefit to not support us. And so we ask everybody to support us with good spirit. We are in a very tough zone. We've lost our first match. It's important that we get a good results in the coming match, and we need everybody on board.
Now in the CAF Champions League action, or before that, I have to tell you the other group game in Kana FC will take on Al Hilal of Sudan. In the CAF Champions League action yesterday, Tanzania's Zemba avenged a 5-0 mauling at the hands of Egypt's Al Ahly with a 1-0 win in Group D. Former champions AS Vita Club of DR Congo are bottom, having conceded a late goal away from home to go down 1-0 at Algeria's GS Safin. And of course, we can talk about the reigning champions Esperance of Tunisia. They continue the defense of the title with a 2-0 win, visiting Orlando Pirates of South Africa in a match played behind closed doors because of previous crowd trouble. Horoya beat Zimbabwe's Platinum Stars 2-0. Tunisia's Club Africain met TP Mazembe and recorded a goalless draw. Nigeria's Lobi Stars as well fought for a point in Morocco against Wydad Casablanca. Asec Mimosa of the Ivory Coast were also able to get a goalless draw there against the Mamelodi Sundowns of South Africa. Finally, let's just touch on this tennis story, because world number one Naomi Osaka has split with her coach Sasha Bachin 16 days after winning the Australian Open. Now, an ex-coach of Naomi Osaka, Patrick Tumor, is not surprised this has happened.
Well, somewhere I am surprised, but in another way, I'm not surprised. Look, when you win a big tournament like that, the coach probably wanted to change the terms of, when you are so successful. I really love Sasha. He did an amazing job for the 13 months. It's not easy to change, I don't think the decision is a personal decision from Naomi, but probably a family decision. Because the family is very protective, and probably the coach wanted to change the term of the contract. I don't think it's anything personal or anything about the coaching, but probably about the term of the contract.
So that's it for the Joy Sports Centre. See you at 7:45 p.m. when we bring you another dose of great Champions League action. #JoyUCL. Tottenham Hotspur up against Borussia Dortmund. We're coming to you live from the Wembley Stadium in London.
It's going to be amazing. George, I have a special message for you.
Yeah, what's happening?
It's still 6 minudu.
6 minudu. I cry, George. It's the pain.
Oh, in fact, let's do this one more time for all our lovely Man U fans out there listening to them.
We love you so much.
We love you so much.
We got your backs, man.
And the intro for this is George's Ole.
Ole, ole.
Pay the pen time. I'm Bagabantana. He pay you.